close enough to 415, I would say. Let's get into it. We got weeklies to get through today. Weekly challenge me. Extra city locations. Rain also provides comfort of living. No titanium? That's a new one. And what is this, red path? No, it's expansion. No titanium. That's interesting. I was going to try... You know what? Let's do it on 28 anyway. I'm not afraid. Alright, so we need to explore 50 tiles and found like 6 cities, something like that. Prioritize food. Prioritize water. Is this a new splash screen? Expansive seems like a pretty good start for what we want to accomplish this game. Alex also seems like a pretty good start for what we want to accomplish this game. +5 food is quite good for fast expansion, but then like terraforming is just always good. It's a hard choice. Do we have nitrates at the start? We do have nitrates at the start. That complicates things. So if we took Misha, we would get cheaper bacteria spreaders, which is nice, but we're starting on nitrate silicate as mines, which means it should be pretty easy for us to generate science. So I think we're okay paying a steeper cost for the bacteria spreaders, because we'll be able to put it together. On the other hand, getting a second city up and running would be pretty nice. Breaching aquifers would also be pretty nice. Like, we find one gigantic aquifer, that's it. That's terraforming parameter 1. So, I'm going to gamble on this. I'm not totally convinced it's the best idea. But maybe it is. We'll see. As far as city layout, I'm seeing generator, I'm seeing food. I always like this configuration of house, support house, so we'll do something like that, and then we can put a bus station over here to give us our 2 initial expansions. And any trade route we get is going to have to import titanium. Just pretty much all the time, I imagine. How fast could I get tritium? I could get tritium pretty fast. This is more important than a lab. It's only +2. That's exceptionally rude. So 9. That'd leave us with 7. We could only make 1 more mine. But we could import 1 more. I'm gonna say... I don't know. I'm gonna try and do this. Why? Because I want to expand as fast as humanly possible. Basically. I don't know if it's right, but it feels good. So let's take a lab, let's take another tritium thermogenerator. Let's get our silicate spot. So we can build a lab. Labs are gonna go like here, here, and here. Get one of you down. Next time we see a robot hub, we're going to be expanding to that silicate, and then the next thing we gotta start taking is food. There's the robot hub we wanted. You are going to go like here. We're gonna grab that. We're gonna start importing titanium. We'll export power. I think our power is about to be okay. It doesn't look okay right now, but it will be. And then give me extra tritium, so we can get these generators off the ground. Next expansion tile is probably going to be there. How do you look for a city spot? You have nothing going on, but you do have decent resource node availability. I think we have to start taking food as much as I want my 3rd thermogenerator. And then I'd really like to prioritize nitrate exploration for that so I can build it this turn. This all seems okay so far. I really want to take a second bus station, but I think I need that lab. Let me think about it. And then I'd like to get to 9 tritium so I can build another thermogenerator. I can make use of this sooner, so I'm going to take it. I'd also like to get tritium so I can get to 9. Thank you. And then next turn we can build a silicates mine, and then we can just pump out laboratories. How are you for a city spot? Bad, but you're a lava tube, and you're really interesting for a expansion hub. You get 1, 2, 3, 4 tiles. So I think we're probably going to found a city here. We're going to breach this aquifer, and then we're going to put an expansion hub here to get a tritium mine, a couple happiness buildings, and a geothermal spot that will probably get turned into a spa resort, because 13 titanium is a steep cost when you can't mine any. Okay, that's interesting. Build you. Explore you. I need to find 1 more water, and then I need to find like 7 more food. Take a lab. I need to explore for silicate here. But I also want to keep the exploration cheap. Grab some of that. Okay, next turn we can found. You any good? Ooh. You're very interesting, actually. It sucks that you're so close to New Talon, but you're an interesting city location. And then I can also put another lab down. Okay. No thank you. No thank you. Probably not. Interesting. Probably not. God, maybe though? They're all so expensive, it sucks. And then I do kind of need to take you, even though food is about to be an issue. These are such a problem. Have I seen Raptor? I've seen Raptor. I watch Raptor, I watch Splattercat, and I watch Nucrium for like indie game style kind of stuff. I actually think one of them is who played Terraformers the first time and actually got me hooked on it. So come down here. Here can be like a. We're gonna want a lot of houses down here, so we can go like house, 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 whatever. Food, food, food. Power, power, power. You know. And then I desperately need robots, as usual. So what do I really want to prioritize here? Power's fine, surprisingly. I'm just like not really spending that much of it. So what I think I would want to rush a soil factory then. Although if I explore silicates this turn, I can just make another lab. Do I have space here? No. All these tiles are spoken for. So I'm putting labs in here then. This would be a nice spaceport spot when we get to it eventually. You have anything interesting? Just a small natural site. Just less sunglasses. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I like indie games enough to do a full pivot to like a Raptor style channel. I'm much more. I know it's like a dying art on YouTube and on Twitch in a lot of ways, but I enjoy the art of the long play every once in a while. This is pain, but it would be so good. I'm just gonna take another lab. When that first bacteria spreader comes up, we'll be ready. And then I would like to start working my way towards a soil factory. Nothing. I actually kind of like need to stop building labs so I can get up to a soil factory. Okay, Alex, you've done well for us. I would love to drill. Oh, I would love to drill so much. Yeah. And I think I kind of have to take this even though it costs... No, I don't. I could take it... No. Take the food. Thomas, you're going to be doing a lot of drilling. Why take the farm? Well, because this is going to give us +1 food per turn, because we only had one farm. Tuber farm's also going to give us +1 food per turn. One of them costs 10 nitrates, one of them costs 22. That was my calculus on that one. And then we still want nitrates so we can get the soil factor down, because now the soil factor is 2 food per turn. I also think I could switch my export to food at this point. Okay, sure. Absolutely. Next turn I can do that, and then we can breach this aquifer, and then we can put this expansion hub down. So let's get this area ready for that to happen. It's a large tritium deposit, too. We love that. I could even play this. Is there a reason to not play it? No, I don't think so. I think you can just snap it off. So it's supposed to be Mars? Yeah. The game is called Terraformers, but the subtext is, of course, this is exactly what we'd get after that turn. Oh, it's pain. That hurts a lot. You're terraforming Mars. So get rid of you. You come here. You go here. Extract it. And then you go here. And then we get all of these. So we could do a spa resort now. I don't think that's the best use of my water currently. I'd rather get this tritium deposit up. I'd rather also get this canyon view up. I think for now that's fine. I don't know what I want to do with that last expansion. It's probably going to go here on this volcano. Yeah, it's sort of like it's like a card-based resource management strategy game. So every turn you get a series of, you have resources you can mine on the planet. Every turn you get a series of card choices. You spend resources to play the cards, and then the cards give you like different buildings, different power-ups, different utilities. So here, 10 water to make 1 food per turn. But then you have this like hex system that gives you adjacency bonuses. So here I've got 3 farms. They're all making 1 food per turn. I picked a soil factory earlier, which gives adjacent food production buildings an extra food per turn. So when I get to 22 nitrates, I can put it here, and then I'll get 3 extra food per turn, because each of these will go to 2 instead of 1. So it's a little bit like, it's a little bit resource management. It's a little bit economy engine, and it's like a little bit synergy identification. I still think this is more important, because we've got this bacteria spreader. And then we absolutely use this tile. And then you know what? You are going to use this tile. Just lock it in now. If I could get to 25, I would restart this, even though it's going to destroy a bunch of stuff in High Fosse. Yes. It's a good game if you're into these kind of mechanics. It's a really, really good game. And then I guess if we do like this, yeah, if we just do that, that's the volcano. So start it. It's going to damage everything in here. That's fine. We expected it. Whatever. It'll get fixed later. But it's bumped our terraforming parameters up a bit. And then 16, 20, 24. If I can find 1 science to explore on this map somewhere, like right here, we can put a bacteria spreader down in 3 turns. Which will be good for us. Are you any good? You are kind of interesting, actually. We might expand down there. You've got an aquifer down there, too. This would be a neat little city spot. It's a while until we can found, but we'll get there. We're pretty power rich right now, but I think I would still take it. And then I would repair you. I would destroy both of you. I would start putting terraforming buildings down here. The Sydney Powell plea. I saw the headline. That's all that I've read about it. After the last couple years that we've had, I'm trying to manage my expectations appropriately about the way that justice happens in our country, but it's a lot of smoke lately. And where there is smoke, there is a fire under someone's ass. We'll see if anything comes of it. I wouldn't be surprised in the slightest if absolutely nothing happens, because I think we've absolutely got a bit of a two-tier justice system in the US, but we'll see. Alright. 2 turns from now, we are building... Oh my god, my power. Please. Turn you down. Turn you up. I needed to explore that. Well, I can explore it next turn and it's still okay. It'll still be fine. Next turn, this bacteria spreader goes down. And it probably goes here. But you can't afford to explore this turn. So you're going to have to drill for resources instead. And in that case, I think we would just want you to drill for nitrates. Get us closer to the soil factory. Turn food into our dump stat. The thing that we just trade anytime we need other resources. These all cost titanium. Well, actually, what if we do this? We'll do that, and then we can bacteria spread anywhere we want. Get that out. What do I care about now? Still nitrates. So, if I could find a big hint somewhere. I don't think so. I'll just take a normal-sized hint. And then I'd also like to explore down there next turn, probably. And if I drill here, I should be able to build the soil factory. So there you go. 6 food per turn. We are probably good on food at that point, I would say. I think that arrangement benefits us. I have 15 water. I think that arrangement also benefits us. We could start to take residences for fun at this point with the amount of food that we're generating, which is a nice spot to be in. But we also want this city to get online pretty soon. Do I play FPS? No, I'm horrible at FPS games. I don't have the reaction time, man. I'm surprised that I enjoy Guild Wars as much as I do, with how garbage my reaction times are a lot of the time. So we want this, right? House, house. A lot of rock clearing. And then... Oh, we can't make it this turn because we're low on power. Dude, you haven't seen it. It's like, it's not that good. I've always been like a thinking gamer. I've never been like a Twitch reactions gamer. Give me the atmosphere. That's not the house I wanted to see, but I'll take a train station. We also have a power issue right now. We have a power issue and we have a trade route issue. And we should pay a little more attention to solving them. Otherwise, we're going to have some problems. So take me down here. Set this up. We're looking for, like, the robot hub to come down so that we can grab this tritium deposit and aquifer. We have no power. So I don't know what you're doing this turn. I guess you can just make one of these things. And we might grab it later. Should probably also dike this for the eventual planet flooding. But we gotta start taking... We need to take 2 kinds of buildings. We need to take power buildings, we need to take residences. I see support creeping up. It's going to be a problem. And also, we only have 2 power. I would love to take Henry right now. But I actually don't know that we have enough support to handle doing mine venting. Although this is crazy. Hold on. For a weekly where we actually can't mine any titanium, removing rocks to get titanium and converting silicates into titanium goes insanely hard. Okay, we're doing that for sure. I wish I could take both of these, because I really need a robot hub. but an exploration satellite would also be good. I think Robot Hub is going to get us more stuff. And then, like, literally every turn, you're probably going to be doing convert resources. Yeah, they've got a Carnegie in here. And you laugh, but he's, like, extremely goated for what he does. He's very, very good at his job. I think I would like this to be food over here. There's also a bit of support, which wouldn't go amiss. It does set our robot hub back a turn, but I'm fine with that. Please, power. Oh, you're so kind. Oh, you're so kind. We don't have the trade routes to support that yet, but it's going to be good when we do. So take me down here. You're going to be a house. You can afford to just be like a robot hub. In fact, these two will probably both be robot hubs, and then we've got like a little... We've got a 3 hex adjacency that we can make use of there. But for now, I want this tritium, and I want a water mine. Do I want nitrate? I don't think I need nitrate anymore. Give me the silicate instead. We should actually be working towards a resonance station. Should give us an extra 2 power over here. So stuff we need to see. We need trade routes, we need power, and we need houses. Is basically what it comes down to. I would take Cyanophyta, I would take power. 3, 4... 6, 7 next turn. Could go to 8 next turn. I'm going to need to explore for it again. Grab this tile and that'll probably get us to it. Can I spend power this turn though? I think I can spend 3 power this turn to go for a lab so I can get to a research center faster. I'm comfortable with 5 science per turn. I don't think that needs to go any higher. No. It's really just all power right now. Our main obstacle is power. It's the biggest thing that we need to fix. So you're going to come over here. You're going to give me one of these. I don't have enough power to remove that, but next turn, we'll stick a tritium thermogenerator there. Unless I can find a power hex. Do I have any hints of power anywhere around here? No. Grab the poles quick. Just for the terraforming bonus. And then, I don't know, just grab me some more tritium. You can never have too much tritium. And then this is basically free with her silicate power. So we'll build that for a little extra comfort. And our support right now is by no means in like a good place. But it's okay. It's livable. You can come in here. Smart electrical grid? Not really. Not really. Not really. Well, actually, maybe. We're not going to need the science. That's a maybe. This is a big... That's some big yes energy. That's not even a maybe. That's a yes right there. I don't need the empty tiles yet either, so let's just wait on that. You can come down... Excuse me? Oh, I need to increase my pop. It's probably going to be a combined living center then. So, convert this for next turn. Next turn will also have enough power. We can put a combined living center here. We could build a tritium thermogenerator. Okay. What maybe use an eye tracker? I watched a video of Rainbolt using an eye tracker to play GeoGuessr, and I went, oh, that's really interesting. I bet it would be neat to see where I'm looking when I play video games, and then I bought one. But also, like, academically, professionally, we work a lot with eye trackers. You can do things like affect prediction for students working on online tutoring systems by using eye tracking. So it was like, I was familiar with a lot of different applications that they had. And I just thought it would be neat if I had one of those myself. Played around with it a bit to see what they could do. Do I care about either of these expansion tiles? It's nice, but not really, and also it's nice, but not really. I'd rather have the open squares. So let's do a little bit of that. I have 1 power. That's not going to be good enough for exploration. So convert me some more titanium. We mine silicates, it's fine. This, we can only get this from trading. So it's kind of important. And then why don't you start allocating? Phobos? Not right now. Power? Yes, right now. Always more power. What are the colored lanes? You mean like these? Like this thing here? I don't need to do that right now. So you found colonies, and then each colony has a fixed number of map tiles that it's able to control. The colored lines denote that a given tile is in control of a given colony. So I think you're gone. I'd also like you to be gone, and that's probably where our robot hub is going to go, and then we can fill this with more generators. It's going to be a little while before we can put this robot hub down, but then we can grab here. We can also grab here, because that's a pretty useless tile. And then we need more owned locations, and we need more cities. We could found a city here. We need 4 more cities. That should not be a problem. I don't anticipate that being a problem at all. And my turn. This is really important. So we can do this. You can just come here, and then we can pick something else, like you. Even though it costs us titanium, a 2 tritium per turn is really good. I'm fine with that exchange. And we have a lot of titanium. So, how are we doing? Support is fine, but we are going to increment soon. But we're at a point where it should be pretty easy to pivot to the mid-game. We've got atmosphere going up slowly. We've got heat going up slowly. We should be fine there. We'll like grab houses when we see them, but we do still need to found 4 more cities. Trade routes are a colossal issue, and we need way more of them. And it would be nice to have a little more power. Like, 3 more generators here is going to be all the power we'd ever need. We've solved a lot of the issues that we had like 5 turns ago, but we still have a ways to go here. Don't need more food. This is a decent house. +1 power for every 3 mines. You are probably not going to own 3 mines. Also, I never built this mine. I should fix that. You're a tube, but we're probably going to found that city anyway. So you're never going to control 3 mines. Well, actually, maybe you could. I'm not going to take you. I'm probably not going to take you. I think I'm fine with 7 food per turn. I'd like to take you, I'd like to take you. So I think that's just what we're going to do. And then we want to save up for this robot hub, because I think I want this tile specifically. And then I want to do mine, mine, and then you'll make a power. So you can just go here. Tritium thermogenerator can go here. That's 2 more power, puts us at 8 per turn. And then power's like okay enough that I can prioritize taking trade route buildings if I see them. Like here. And also like here. I think both of these need to be the pick. So take me in here. Robot hub. Expand. Expand. We need power for that. But that's okay, we'll have it next turn. We'll get that ready for when we have the power. And then if I could find a bit of tritium. Show me my green nugs. Yeah, like right there. Start working towards this tritium thermo generator. Might a point where I could spend you? No, I'd rather get a bacteria spreader down, which will happen in 2 turns. Aish, you've done great work for us. Would I rather do a bunch of lifeform stuff? I don't think so. Would I rather do a bunch of support stuff? I also don't think so. However, if we're going to be playing a game where you have to build 7 cities, getting +1 support for every 5 city buildings I construct seems pretty good. Whereas, we have not been doing a lot of project selling lately, which I think kind of pulls me towards taking Hope. And then I'd love it, and I'd love it. I could put a house down too. Could also grab tritium though. Actually, I should just build this tritium mine more than anything else. I think that's the wisest use of our power right now. Get more methanogenium down. Now we have no power, so we'll just do a rally speech. It's not a lot of support, but it's something. I have a spare spot for a house? No. So you're probably going to go here, if I had to guess. And then we can expand down to like this tile. Later on we'll build a train station here so that you can reach deeper into the zone. Is there a way to lose? Yeah, it's this number up here. If your support hits 0, you lose. So the longer the game goes on, the higher people's expectations get, which is just a flat minus to the amount of support you get per turn. So as you're doing all this different terraforming, as you're doing all this different resource collection, as you're doing all this different planning and strategizing, you also need to make sure that your support is staying high, because eventually people get grumpy, and if they get too grumpy, then it's just a flat game over. Like right there. They're an extra 40 points per turn more unhappy than they were last turn. This is very important. You're also kind of important. You're going to come in here. You're going to go about there. You're going to come in here, get rid of this rock, put a house down. The biggest way to make the number go back up is just by having houses. Houses give you support based on the number of people that are there. So we're pivoting into a point that I would say is probably like the mid-game approaching mid to late game, where the best way we have to mitigate unhappiness is just building houses and completing terraforming parameters. So you can also come down here. I actually think you should go here. I would like you to be a spaceport, because we'll get free trade routes out of this. How close are we to building you? 10... No, 9, 11, 13, we're like 4 turns away. We'll probably need to use some satellites on some tritium, but I would love to get 2 spaceports up. I think that's very important to our overall success right now. Which means I really don't want to spend power, so I'm just going to go around and build some extra support. It doesn't do a lot, but it does something. And then I don't think I have a good reason to not take bacteria spreaders. Could research 1 extra project this turn if I wanted to. Luxury Workshop's a trap for support. I might just take another development center. So you can go here for some more power. You can get gone. You can also get gone. Because I would like to put down this development center when I have space, and I'd also like to put a bus station in here when I have space, because these tiles are too far away and are generating a little more unhappiness than I'd like them to. I also need to get on top of this tritium so that I can get this spaceport down. And you're at no power, so do your last rally speech. And then that's going to be that. What would I like to throw out of this mess? I'll throw out 1 bacteria spreader. Yeah. But I don't think I love any of the rest of this. I need ever more tritium. What's my plan here, actually? I should have a plan before I just explore random things. We know eventually this needs to be a mine. So you could just build it. I could just build it. Yeah, sure. I'll get an extra water per turn. Doesn't help you with your hand size limit. Also doesn't help you with your exploration. Well, you can explore that. Turn that into an extra science. And then I guess that's kind of becoming important. Yeah, have you played any yet? I went out for a walk earlier. I got some good steps in. Didn't manage to catch anything that good, but it's still nice all the same. That's going to be really important. I want a lab there. I want a bus station here. And then you can take that tile, and you can take this tile, which just has like a silicate mine in it. That's not that impressive. We also have another house that we could put down, which could go like, well, not there, because I don't have the money for it. Also, I could fit a support building in there. You can go here. And then I'm going to stop that for just a turn, and I'm going to focus on this really quick. I don't think you have anywhere to explore, because you're too short on power. Just end turn. I would take another plant spreader. A hospital is also kind of interesting. An expansion hub is also kind of interesting. Do we have any good expansion hub spots right now? Yeah, this is pretty good. But you're going to be a city, so you're not like that good. This is okay, but you're kind of a ways off. This is pretty good. We get 3 pretty decent tiles out of that. I don't know. I don't think this is really going to be an expansion hub pick, because all of these are going to get flooded eventually, and when they get flooded we can just buy a dock, and then like total location zoned is not a problem. So I think we take you and you, because you've got a pretty clearly defined support building gap. That fixes our support issues a bit. We continue to work on tritium, which is just all over the place out here. And then if I don't explore with you this turn and I just do like cultural festivals, which is not the like smartest use of water that you've ever seen. No, it's not going to matter. We're so far away from having enough tritium to do that. It doesn't actually matter. Well, then what do you want to do with your turn? I don't know. I want to get a house like back here, so I guess maybe just prep for it. And then I still need to throw a project out. That's brutal. Because I really want to hold on to all of these. How many bacteria spreaders do I have right now? Just 2? I don't need the third one. Just roll with 2. No, not right now. Yes, right now. And then you're a support building, technically. So I guess I'll take you as like you're not like my favorite support building ever, but I don't know that I can really afford to be that choosy. Go up to 10 silicate so that I can just make it. So now I'm fine. Support feels great to me. I don't think I really need to worry about it that much at all. I can get another research center down. And then we're at 6, 9, 12, 15. So we're 3 turns away. We're 2 turns away if we get lucky on one of these explorations. Still in the Guild Wars 2 category? Wow. That shouldn't be true. Hold on. Oh, it is true. I'll fix that. There you go. Should be in Terraformers now. So I'm 2 turns away from a spaceport. I would love a temperate forest. I would love a water project. How do I get you? I don't. I'm gonna have to give up on that dream. I'm also realizing I'm about to run out of titanium. So that's pretty bad. I'm gonna have to start importing a bunch. You can... No, we're saving tritium right now. I don't think I can afford to take any of these because I'm about to run out of titanium. I'll take like a third one of you. I'll take a second one of you. But I don't have any way to really build you right now. A biogenerator would be really interesting. Hang on. I could put a biogenerator there. I'm not doing anything with my nitrates. Why not? And then I don't even need you. Alright, sure. So next turn we're at 14 tritium. We're at 14 power. But I have a satellite up. We should be able to build a spaceport next turn. Yeah. Definitely yeah. I can't explore with you, or I won't have enough power. We'll use our last rover action. And then, I'm sorry to say, you're getting very bulldozed. I want the quality of life bonus. So, import 1, export 1. And then export of... No, export a science. We're making 8 science per turn. And I guess we can also just grab this. Have it be an empty tile for us. Next, we probably want to start thinking about founding that city. When I'm actually able to afford it. Stick you in there. So this is just going to be support this turn. Because I don't really think I want any of these. I would grab you just to have it, I guess. But I don't want to spend the water, because we're going to need 10 next turn to found this city. I don't have a city left that I can do a rally speech in, and I have no power. So you're just going to give us 15 support this turn. And that's going to have to be that. And I don't think I want any of these either. You're actually like a maybe. But first, let me get this city down. Found, sure. I'd really like to get a robot hub in there relatively soon. But I guess it's not super important. I also need to figure out where my next 3 cities are going to go. We gotta step up on exploration here. I gotta find more things that allow me to explore tiles. I think we might run into a problem on that shortly. Give me the miner's cottage. Give me another research center. And I don't really care about the rest of these. Jagrov is not going to do it. Tizvetan's also probably not going to do it. So in that case, like, Stellar Origins is fine. Rally Speech is fine. Then again, Merlewood is a free support building. But we don't have any life forms. It's complicated. I'll go with Tizvetan. I think it's been a while since we picked him. I can't think about that right now. It's too many decisions to make. We just gotta get out here and keep exploring. You might just have to be a city by, like, default. Show me more projects. I need to remember these make titanium for us, so it's actually kind of meaningful to just destroy rocks. You're full. You have a lot of rocks. We just don't have the power for it right now. And then I still need to research a project. I can't hold a project right now, so if I take anything, I'd have to throw something else out. Which means I'm not taking any of these. I don't think they're good enough. What I would like to work towards right now is another spaceport, which is going to entail getting more tritium, which I'm kind of like running out of hints of tritium on the map. I think it's really just these two that are left. So we should probably prioritize that. I don't think I care about any of those, but let me look at it in a little bit. Tritium, tritium. That puts us at 15. 9, 10, 14. That won't do. That should be 15? No, it's still 14. 15. No, you only need 11. What are you doing? Yeah, finish this. Next turn, we can make a spaceport. It's going to go here. It's going to give us a free silicate export. It's going to give us a free water export. That's 2 more imports that we can use on titanium so that we can actually spend titanium on things. Are we taking a building? I don't think so. I think we're getting to a point where if we see a dock, we should probably take a dock. But we already have 2 robot hubs in hand, so I'm just going to throw them out for support. I kind of want the trade route. And then I think I kind of need the expansion points in case we need to rush to finish the game. I definitely don't need more science. I guess like an oxygen factory is okay. Maybe. I have a better place for a house. I should. I should have a spot here. Yeah. How many mines do you have? 1. Literally just 1? Okay, I do not want to make a miner's cottage there then. How many mines are you going to have? 2? Maybe 3. You know what? Fuck it. It's 11 support. That's not nothing. And then I guess should be saving power because we want to build a spaceport next turn. So don't do that. Why don't you just give them a free Marleywood studio? And then that's too many projects. I can build a landing pad. Gives us an extra trade route. Next turn I'll get 2 more. I could put a research center down as well, I think. No, I'd rather put down an oxygen factory to work on these terraforming parameters. Oxygen is like not doing anything. It's turn 43 and we've made no oxygen progress. That's probably not great. Silicate asteroid? No. House? Yes. The rest of this? Maybe. I'll come back. So you go here. And now we've got trade routes. We're still going to build this spaceport too. I'm not stopping. It's probably going to go like right here. We'll use one of the robot hubs to get out there. We'll turn this into a silicate mine. This will be a tritium mine. We'll get comfort of living, and then we'll get a free tritium export. We'll get a free crystal export. Let's also do this so we can get an extra titanium import going. And then I'm starting to feel okay. The next most pressing issue for us is that you're 3 support per turn. You're just 2 support per turn. The next pressing issue for us is that we are pretty far behind on even like exploring 70 hexes. So we need to find more ways to actually explore tiles, and I think that should be our priority for pretty much anything we pick from this point onwards. I think economy is sorted. I'm pretty sure support is sorted. So it's time to start thinking about how we're going to win the game. And the only way we're going to be able to win the game is by exploring enough tiles that we can actually expand to 70 before the game ends. What are you looking for? You don't know. You're definitely exploring just anything that you can find. I guess nitrates would be pretty good. Start getting ready to put these plant spreaders down. Give me a little bit of that. Give me a little bit of this. You don't know what you're going to put there, do you? No, I think I'm going to start, honestly, like throwing buildings out. You are never going to be anything other than just a spaceport. So import, give me 1 extra export of science. And then you need to throw 1 more building out. What was your plan for a residence? Oh, it's to go there. Yeah, that's actually a pretty good plan. A miner's cottage is not going to be that good, I don't think. And then you need to explore. Sure. You like the gradual changing look? Just wait. Just wait until we get a plant spreader down. Okay, here's exactly what we needed. That's important. This is also pretty important, but I don't know if it fits anywhere right now. Do I have any hints of tritium? Yeah, you've got a big hint of tritium out here. Cost you all your power, but at least now you have tritium. And then you can still research. I'm not going to be able to use any of these. I don't want to throw anything out. I mean, I guess you could just, like, take this. And then literally just place it. And then get an extra 10 support. It's not nothing. And you're not doing anything else with your science right now. Import oceans? I'd really like to. Did I finish a project this turn, though? Because I don't think I'm going to have room. No, you didn't. So you can't import oceans. I guess you'll just take a spaceport, then. And then you're 1 short on power. That's the kind of thing that you could have counted if you were paying a little more attention. Any hints of power? No. Well, keep exploring. Also remember, you need to found 3 more cities. In, like, 15 turns. Okay. It's doable. Nothing you can really play in your hand, though. Do any of these give us tiles? No, then we're not interested. Just take the support to keep yourself afloat. None of those appear to give you tiles. So we'll flood the planet a bit. Now we've got ice caps, because it's still pretty cold. But we can also put down plant spreaders. And we can start putting plants on the surface, and then it makes them all nice and green, which is neat. And then as far as you go, the spaceport. If we put the spaceport here, we get extra comfort of living bonuses. So I think we're probably going to do that. And then we're just going to juice these up. I really need to finish this in a hurry. So we'll do something like that. Because the sooner we get the satellite online, the more tiles we can explore with it. You're not bad. We'll probably make a city there. It's going to be good enough. And then you are going to go here for extra power. And now we should not need any more power. 12 power per turn is plenty. More than enough power per turn at that point. Don't think I need any of it. We're only really looking for 2 things now. Like, everything is sorted except for... That's not bad. Except for beautiful tiles and, like, exploration speed. So, things that expand your cities, you take. Things that allow you to explore more tiles per turn, you take. Everything else, it's dead to you. And that's the way of the world now. Phosphate Town, you can have a house. Just keep the support up a bit. Large nitrate deposit? Probably not. But if you expand here, that's a decent spaceport spot. I'd also be willing to give you a bus station. You could go there and there. Support is getting very scary. Your explorations, that's huge for us. You're a dock, that's also huge for us. None of the rest of that's important. Give me a satellite. What we'd really like to do here, as we finish that project, and then just start importing titanium forever. What we would really like to do is we would like to found a coastal city. Because then we could build a shipwright in our coastal city, and we could explore anywhere we wanted. So right here might actually be appealing, and will actually also be a city location that's in Borealis Minor, which is good for us. It's also a place where people would be very happy. I think we found a city here. We build some dikes around it. And then we can expand out into the ocean, if and when we need to. Go ahead. Would be nice. And Anastasia doesn't really do anything for us, so I'm just going to go with that. Yes. Okay. This is good. And might actually end up saving us here. If we can get the requisite titanium together. Which I guess we'll work on now. No, you should not do that. You should do that. We need to build these up. We just need to get our expansions on the go. One of them's going to go here. One of them's probably going to go, like, here, maybe? Because this needs to stay open so that it's actually water. We'll figure it out. You also need to explore and study. And then what are you throwing out? You should throw out something that doesn't help you expand. Throw a rover museum out. You don't need it. Giant space mirrors would be nice for terraforming. I think we're good on spaceports. We don't need an ocean lab, so just give me the giant space mirrors. Nothing that helps us expand, but I would take a second shipwright to pitch the rest. Now, what you can do is put one here. It's going to give you an extra exploration action. And I'd love for a spot up here where it would work, or like down here. You know what? I don't think I need you. Why don't you move here? And then next turn, you can go here and you can explore some of these bottom regions. You can also be a city this turn. I'll go ahead and found you. And then, like, these spots are going to go sick for support. Just delete them now to get them ready. And also build a dike here. I think we're in, like, not horrendous shape. I wouldn't call the shape that we're in good shape, because we're losing 136 support per turn. But we're not in bad shape, and we have a lot of expansion tiles in hand that we can use if we need to. Your water, that's great. I don't think I need another one of you, though, so let's just turn it into support. We have satellite for exploration. We have leader action for exploration. We have exploration hub for exploration. We still need 2 more cities. I think one of them was going to be you. Are you any better? Not really. Yeah, one of them should be you, so we should explore that tile. And then we'll need one more. I mean, it could just be like you, I guess. You're extremely unimpressive, but a city is a city. Anything that gives us expansion tiles. No, I would take a second dock, just in case I need it. And then let's say we're good on titanium for now. Let's get this planet flooded for a little extra support. Explore here, get this city ready to get founded. Next time we get to 30 food. In the meantime, this would give you more plant spreaders. It's not the place where you built the miner cottage, but it would give you more plant spreaders. Yeah, sure. And then we'll explore here to get that spot ready. So that city's taken care of. I know that we still have 2 cities to found, but we're going to found one of them here. We're going to found one of them here. We'll be at 7. The only thing we're worried about now is total location zoned. And I don't have a sense of how close to 70 explored hexes we are. These all don't do anything. Also, support is really scary right now, so just turn it into support if you don't mind. Explore here. Here. You should save the train station for the next city you found, which is going to be next turn. You could also build a plant spreader this turn. Yeah, just stick some down there. I really want to flood the planet so that I can start exploring with docks to all of these, which I guess will happen in like 3 or 4 turns. Just need to be patient and actually let it happen. Yes, absolutely. The rest of these, I'm good. I actually think I'm going to do you first. So why don't you come here? We'll give you this colossal maglev. And then you're just going to grab every tile. Build a canyon view. I could extract. It's a little interesting. I don't really need to, because this is going to flood the planet handily. You can come out here. You can come over here. Could also grab you. How are we looking? 37 of 70. I need 33 more. I think I might have explored 33, you know? I think if we can flood the planet quickly, we have a good shot at wrapping this up. So actually, these are going to get extracted. Might even bulldoze this mine to extract even more. Oh, I'm out of tritium? That's bad. That's not great at all. Water. Tiles. You need more titanium. Because you need to try and finish that project. Set up both your sandstone tours. Just try and do anything to get this number to be less scary. And then keep exploring water areas, because that's where you're going to expand to when you build your shipwright. You're going to come like all the way down here. Oh my god. So much support lost per turn. We might actually lose this game. We'll see. Yeah, flood it. It's too bad about that bacteria. Give me like a little bit of that. And then some of that. If I can just live for 4 turns. I don't think I'm living for 4 turns. I don't know how I would live for 4 turns. We're losing 300 support per turn. You would need to build more houses. You just don't have the food for it, though. I'm not going to be able to afford that in time. That's 2 turns away. Yeah, none of those save us. I'm just going to turn it into 40 support. I'm going to explore every smiley face I can find to try and keep my support up. Sure. I could actually build a shipwright here for you now. I don't know what that's going to accomplish, but I could. Because I still need to found the last dang city. Like, I could try and rush this. 14 and 7. Hang on. It would put us at 21. I could get to 30 next turn. Maybe this is what we do. Maybe this will be the psychotic play that actually wins the game for us. I'm going to take that from you, and then you can have that. And sure, why not turn it into a viewpoint tower? You can explore here. You can... It should be water tiles. You should really only be doing water tiles. You can explore here. I have more exports than imports. Why? Because you exchanged the hex, you idiot. Oh, man. I hope that doesn't cost us. No, we're fine. We can do this. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Turn it into support. Don't care. Don't care. I guess just give me food. None of these are tiles. Don't worry about it right now. Explore ocean. Explore ocean. Found your 7th city. Doesn't really matter where you put it. And now, how many of these can you get? You need to get 30. Have you explored 30 ocean tiles? Let's find out, because no matter what, you're losing next turn. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I need 9 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If I can find a way to get 9 expansion tiles, I can win. I actually think I can. I can afford 2 train stations. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5. No, it's unique per town. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. I can make one here. I can't afford to bulldoze a rock here. I can't afford to bulldoze a rock. Is there a different way I can do it? One, two, three, 4. You could make one here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I just need one more. It's a Robot Ingenuity Center in High Fosse. You have robots here, right? Yeah, you do. He's done it. Ladies and gentlemen. It's the cheesiest victory you've ever seen. But it's a victory nonetheless. And in less than 65 turns. Which, like, granted we were going to be dead in 2 turns anyway, but